and we're about to begin. It is great to be here. If you're new, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, thank you. And I appreciate if you share this with others. This is what we're all about. This elephant community is an incredible group of folks. Non-toxic, super positive, very welcoming, super family friendly, all the above. Never afraid to share videos and information with pretty much anybody in my life. And so I hope that you do that too, because it is exciting, the fact that we can be a part of this and share it with others. There are going to be a lot of people whose lives will be changed by Elephant Money. I'm going to give you some news and some stories. And hopefully, if you haven't had your moment of aha, possibly this will be a nudge. Possibly this will get you to look at some other information. And you're going to see what's happening here in a whole new way. I know a lot of us are very cautious about scams and rug pulls and all of that. DeFi has taken quite a hit in this bear market. Elephant Money's a shining star. And I'm going to share a lot of it with you, okay? Let's get started.
Welcome in. Yeah, we're about to begin. You may be asking how. Elephant Money, the future is now.
We can get into it looking at the chart here on Deck Screener and notice something pretty special. We're getting close to all-time highs. Pretty soon, this exploit, this red, is going to be a mere blip on the screen, because our all-time highs are going to far succeed this as time goes on. We are so close to where this protocol was before a flash loan attack threatened to take this project down, but it is now looked at as the best thing that ever could have happened. It got better, it got stronger, the liquidity is now deeper. Look at what has happened ever since, and look at what is starting to happen now. I'm going to pull up another chart that Bank Teller posted, and I'll tell you what he said. This leads us into the news and the stories. Elephant Money, September 26, 2023. Bank Teller posted this chart here, this graph that shows some angles. Okay. Yeah, going back to June, July, 19%, August, 52, 57%, 58. Now we're getting up into 70, 78%. Oh, and then let's look at what Bank Teller said. Almost to 80, which is silly season. Mathematically, we will live in the 80 to 90 degree range in perpetuity. The double-digit prices are coming. Oh boy. The double-digit increases in price are coming. So what we are seeing right now, every one of us who's holding Elephant Money, we are seeing right around 2% increases per day. So I kind of calculated the all-time high at 57.32 cents per million. Right now we're at 52.23 cents per million. And it is closing in on that pretty quickly.
61 cents is the all-time high, Dad. Duh.
Are you sure?
Yes, Dad. It's 61.
So here are some other news that I'm pointing out. We're starting to see a sudden explosion of new videos about Elephant Money. Our rated A posts by Q are actually getting hard to keep up with. And he even said he is having a hard time keeping up. SK Crypto K Our guy has been on an AMA tour, or should I say an AMA tear. He's virtually traveling all over the world on the internet to reach the masses, and he never mails it in. Every time he is 100% on, all out, all the time. He recently did one with Scott the Investor, who's a great guy. I've been following Scott myself for more than a year, and it's really neat to see another great person get into the herd, sharing it with his following. Great stuff. So personally, I'd like to see some other folks have their aha moments. Some of these YouTubers who have some great followings and good reputations. You know, we're not just trying to get clicks. We would like people who really have good followings and literally have good reputations. So I'd like to see Jesse Eckel. I don't know if I spelled his name wrong. That might be right. Mike the Investor, S Crypto 101, Driptopian. Come on over, guys. If some of you have some connections with them or comment on their videos. And, you know, here at Elephant, we're really polite and courteous. So when we talk about folks, we don't rip on other protocols. We just talk about Elephant. So the other news I want to share with you is I just onboarded some friends and family. What a feeling it is to let these folks know that I opened a wallet for them and I got them $100 worth of Elephant. You know, I thought about how maybe, you know, it's hard to decide how much, and I just thought that number, you know, it just feels good. It just felt right for me. Even if it was $20, even if it was $25, because I know we all have different abilities financially, but just to tell them, hey, I got you some Elephant, because these are folks I'm telling them I'm about Elephant.Money, but now to just take that next step. And what it's doing is it's creating more users. It adds to the user count of Elephant, which is positive, which is really good. But then it brings that person close, and it gives them a different way to look at it as we're talking to them about it. And then we can give them reports on how much it is growing in their wallet, which is really wonderful, very exciting. Okay. What we can do is share with them some resources. Let's get into looking at some resources here. For example, look at this. This is a great chart. $10,000 invested a year ago. Elephant against the world. Crude oil, Google, gold, S&P 500, Apple, Bitcoin, and here's Elephant. And this was July of 2023. We're now almost 2 months past that, and it has increased quite a bit since then. So this is some exciting stuff. It's wonderful, positive. You can share this with your friends, your family. And it's not just speculation. That's the beautiful thing. We're not just talking like, oh, we hope the price is going to go up. No, we're not talking like that. We don't have to talk like that, because what we can do then is get into here and show them the Dune analytics and see and explain to them. It takes a while to explain, but these are the tokens in the treasury being pulled out. This is the price. This is Bertha, the amount of tokens going into Bertha. As it has been said many times, we now have the ticket to the lottery that is the winning ticket, and we can go back in time. You see how this price action happened. You see how it's happening again. And this isn't just about price, because as we look here, we also look at market cap. We also look at liquidity, 47.8 million in liquidity. This is a protocol with deep liquidity with an experienced developer. There's a lot to be said about that. When you get onto Telegram, be sure you're on the true Telegram chat. And then you can see so many ways that you can understand how this protocol is very solid. Okay. So what I like to do with you right now is share a story. I have asked some of the folks in the community if they would answer some questions. And I've had some responses. So this is J. Scup. All right, J.S. Cup. How did you find DeFi? My dad asked me to start watching Travis Peters on YouTube, specifically Kingdom Money Principles. My dad is very staunch when it comes to trusting in God's abundance to provide. Through that channel, Travis also had a DeFi learning platform. Since then, I've moved over to Crypto Labs Research. That is where I really started learning about what was realistically possible. Question number 2. Why did you find DeFi to be compelling and something to keep doing even with the challenges therein? The answer. The gains were what drew me here. The decentralized aspect of owning my money is what really makes this space appealing. Now I consider myself blessed. I entered this world of DeFi in late March 2023. I have only experienced 5 rugs in which I lost a total of roughly $1,000. I'm kind of a kick the tires guy, so I didn't ape into anything. 3. How did you find Elephant.Money? I found Elephant.Money when another member of Crypto Labs sent me his flowchart of the D apps and noticed he had most of it going to Elephant, to the tune of $1,000 per week. The DYOR was on, do your own research. Cash flow being my main goal, I started looking at futures. 200 fresh to compound? Ponzi alert! Wasn't going to get involved in that, so I decided to hold some tokens and see what happened. Got into the Telegram because it's a great place to check the pulse of a project. After a week, I started looking at futures again and really diving into how the ecosystem works. Now I have a futures account. Actually, the best moment for me with EM was last night when I thought I had pushed a little too far with another member and BT immediately validated me. Laugh out loud. How is Elephant.Money different from the rest of DeFi for you? Community is second to none. Clear mission. Tony's story is exceptional. This is, in my mind, what true DeFi is supposed to be. I'm 43 years old, divorced at 38, married again at 41, have a 15-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old son. I've been bouncing around job-wise since the divorce. Worked for the first wife's family business. Elephant has given me such relief that my retirement will not only be taken care of, but will be much sooner than I could have ever anticipated. Well, that's a wonderful story from a community member. Thank you so much for sharing that. And so I hope you've enjoyed some news and stories for this week, late September. Wow, what's going to happen over the next few months? We have a good idea. We can't predict anything specifically. Remember, this is not financial advice. You do your own research for sure, but I'll tell you what, you'll enjoy doing your research. You'll enjoy being a part of the community. I'm just wagering a solid bet on that. You know, keep having fun. And so I'll tell you this. I'm looking forward to onboarding some more people. I'm looking forward to watching my numbers grow in Elephant. I'm looking forward to how me and my wife can enjoy this together. It gives us something really special to focus on. And with my family and my friends. Really great stuff. So until next time, you go ahead and plant seeds, enlarge your territory, do great things for other people. God bless you.